Hey there everyone, 𝐕𝗱 physical therapist with Run Smart Online. Super excited, we're about to close out our, we call it Black Friday, but depending on when you watch this, Black Friday is probably over. It ends on Cyber Monday. We're offering 50% off of our strength workouts. So I want to show you some of my favorite exercises from these programs, because even if you don't even take advantage, which I really think you should, obviously, because the done-for-you strength programs are going to include the stuff I'm going to show you today, plus a lot of other cool stuff. But what we're going to be focused on today are things from my boot camp program, my yoga program, and my kettlebell program that can help you build up your strength so that you can run faster, you can prevent injury, and you can do things that overall are just great for your running, and they don't take up a lot of time. So let's get right into it. If you're interested in learning about the full programs, check out the link in this post, and you can find the exact workouts that I'm going to be showing you some pieces of. So the first thing I'd like to do is actually show you guys a rotating lunge. So traditionally when we see people lunge, they like to do something like this, where they come down. My patients do it in the gym all the time, where they're just doing that drop knee lunge. So what I want to do is I want to spice this up a little bit for you guys and show you a smarter way to lunge that's going to help you running, because when you're running, you're going to push off on one leg and you're going to turn. The whole body's turning at push-off phase. This leg is straight. So what we want to do is we want to take and do a lunge that is safer for your knees, great for your butt, and is going to help your running. So here's what I recommend. We're going to get away from that drop knee lunge here. And I'm going to ask you guys, you don't have to have a kettlebell, medicine ball, but it certainly helps. So instead, what I'm going to ask you guys to do and start incorporating is a rotating lunge. So what it's going to do, and everyone messes this up in the clinic, so here's what you're going to do. You're going to take your normal step forward, you're going to twist over that front leg, and then come back up. You can come up into a balanced position if you like, but this rotating lunge right here is going to help you turn your glute on. It's going to get you moving through your upper body, through your chest, through your mid-back. If you sit all day, this is a great exercise. Rotating lunge, up to balance. Here's what it looks like from the side. Take a step, rotate, whoa, up and balance. So you do both sides. Notice how I'm not dropping this knee way low. We want that push-off phase. Remember, we want our strength exercises to look and feel like running. So rotating lunge the other way. You're going to need a toe tap, come up and balance, rotating lunge. So you do about 10 on each side. The weight of the ball is not too critical. It does get you moving. Just make sure, when you do this, you don't rotate the wrong way. A lot of people like to rotate and open up. That'll turn your glute off. It'll ask your knee to do a lot more. Turn towards, load the glute, and that'll be a really great exercise for you guys to build up your glute strength, build up your core strength, get more mobile, and help your running. So that's the first workout, first exercise from one of the workouts. That's basic boot camp, 50% off in the link above. It's a full 12 workouts of cool stuff like that. The next thing is I want to go through a mobility exercise from our yoga program, which is also included in the link above, where you can get 50% off. So a yoga program is 12 workouts, just like basics, and this is what you're going to look for. So this is one of my favorite exercises, because most runners are super tight in their hips, their hip flexors. So if you feel like you're really tight through your pelvis and your front of your hips, this is a great exercise for you. If you sit all day in a chair and your knees always towards your chest, this is another great exercise for you, because if we want to run faster, we want to be able to open our stride, but so many people are so tight through this midsection that they can never open themselves up and really kind of capture that good speed that we want. So we're going to go backwards into a crescent lunge. So in yoga, you take a step back, and I am not a yogi, so if you are, don't lay into me too much. So this is one of my favorite warm-up exercises, is stepping back into a crescent lunge. Arms up tall, tighten the glute on the backside, nice and strong here with your arms up. And then what you're going to do is you're going to use the front leg to pull yourself forward into balance, like a Mortal Kombat type of move, and then you're going to step back into it. It's all controlled motion, arms up high. You should feel that stretching right through the front of the hip. What does this look like? The push-off phase of running. We need this hip extension to generate us power in our stride. So we're here, up and balance, and you just flow between the two. Now, in our yoga program, we'll go into the warrior phases. We'll go through some different types of turns from this position. All really good. Here it is from the front. I'll do the other side now. Balance, step back, arms up, hold, draw the leg forward. When you draw that leg forward, using all the front side. This is a great exercise for maybe 10 to 20 times as your warm up or cool down. There's not a lot of holding, and it's really going to be great for your speed, but it's only a piece of the pie. So that's our yoga program, one little small segment. The yoga program is 50% off now too as well. You can find it in the link above. And I want one more. I want to show you one more. Here it is. I'm going to talk about this a little bit more tomorrow, but this goes back to a patient I saw. So you need a kettlebell. You can actually use a dumbbell for this exercise, and I actually encourage you to not even use any weight when we start. But what we're going to do is we're going to load up the hamstrings, we're going to load up the glutes. This is a great exercise to include into your strength training. It's part of our Run Smart Prime program, which is also 50% off, no relation to Amazon. But it's a kettlebell program that you can use with dumbbells or a kettlebell. We recommend a kettlebell. This is a great way, kettlebells are a great way to build your strength, build your cardio and your endurance. You can get a lot of benefit when you use a kettlebell correctly. So the first thing I want to show you with this is I had a patient who was really adamant, like, I'm doing strength training, I'm squatting, I'm lunging, I'm doing deadlifts, and a deadlift is here with a soft knee, tipping forward depending on how long your hamstrings are and coming back up. Trouble was, he was never on one foot. So I want to show you a single leg deadlift. This is amazing for your hamstrings. It is a hamstring strengthener, it is a glute strengthener primarily. Very safe if you struggle with your knees. So let's get rid of the weight. The first thing that you're going to do is you're going to balance on one foot. I'm going to face you guys so you can hear me. I'll go like right here. And then once you're balanced, first of all, if you're like this, there's a bigger problem. You probably shouldn't be doing this yet. You probably should be working on some balance training. Again, there's a link in the post to get access to what I use. But if you can stand on one foot and you feel pretty center and you're like, okay, I got it, you're just going to unlock the knee and then do the same leg. So I'm standing on my right hand goes behind my back, left hand comes down, and I tip forward, and then I come back up. So this single leg deadlift is going to target those glutes and those hamstrings, but it's also going to pair you with a little bit of balance. Now, a lot of people like to do like a single leg squat with it. We're not doing that. We're keeping the knee, you unlock it, keep it there, flex from the hip, and then come back up. You're going to feel your foot on fire. You're going to feel your hamstrings tugging. You're going to probably feel things that you haven't used in a while, but that's the point. So let's look at it from the side here. On the other side, find your center, unlock the knee. Same, if I'm on my left hand goes behind the back, right hand does the reaching, and then coming back up. Now, if you want to use a weight for it, so I have a kettlebell here, which is 15 pounds. Great thing about kettlebells is you don't need heavy weights with these. You can actually use pretty light weights. 15 is probably too heavy for me, if anything. So I'll do it from the front this time. I'm going to stand on my left, find my center. This is where a lot of people mess this exercise up. And again, if you want access to the full kettlebell program, check the link in this post. It is 50% off between now and whenever Cyber Monday ends for you. So, okay, so I'm going to be balanced on the left foot. I'm going to unlock my knee. Left hand, I'm on my left, goes behind my back, and I'm going to tip down using that weight. The weight's just a counterweight or a strengthener for that opposite side. A lot of people like to hold it in the same side, which makes it easier on your glute. We want to make it hard on the glute. Unlock the knee, left hand behind the back, tipping down, and then coming up. We do a lot of different things in the program where we're going to do overhead punches. We're going to be working on so many different things. The biggest thing I can tell you guys is this. A lot of people forego strength because either they don't know what to do, they don't value it, and they think that they can just get by with more miles. It might work when you're a younger runner. I can tell you that if you just focus on your balance, your glute strength, your core strength, you're going to be so far ahead of where you were last year that it's going to be amazing for you. If you want to run faster, if you want to stop getting hurt, I really encourage you guys to check out our strength programs or start some strength programs. Make sure they look like running, feel like running. If you want help, we have done for you programs. Check the link in this post. They're 50% off. And I will see you guys tomorrow. I'm going to talk a little bit more about the glutes as we get ready to close out this amazing program that we are offering at 50% off. All right, guys, I'll be around for questions in the comments. Hopefully this helps you out. rotating lunges, single leg deadlift, crescent lunge in the yoga program. Those are all great starts. Bye.